We've dropped in to see Konrad from Nerc Precision Engineering in, well, Bristol.
Bristol, yes.
Great success story, because how long have you been going?
11 months now.
And you've already made another acquisition. What is that, first of all?
This is a Leadwell V42AF from Lead Machine Tools.
Okay. Now that's, again, 3-axis mill.
It's a 3-axis mill, slightly bigger version of the previous machine. More powerful, definitely much more power.
Okay. Now, this is about Nerc Precision, but the support you've had from these guys has been fantastic, I understand.
Oh yes, with both machines, definitely. Yeah, they are very helpful. They're really good to work with. Yes.
Right. So, as I said, you're doing milling jobs. What sort of jobs are you doing now?
It's pretty much anything, as anyone would say, but it's from one-offs to small batches. You know, soft materials, hard materials, pre-hardened materials, anything really. As long as I can make it, as long as I can fit on the machine and make it to required tolerances, I will do it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, another thing we've been discussing off camera was, you know, you said anything basically just set you a challenge, but you make your own stuff in terms of your clamping system, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, it's just it's something I've learned in the past. But yeah, the fixture on the machine is just a very simple fixture with some locating holes and fixing holes. But it makes my life much easier. It's a very productive way of doing stuff. Okay. So yeah.
So like any engineer out there, if you could, well, just make it yourself, why not?
Yes, definitely, because especially that I know how to use that sort of solution, and it really makes my production much smoother as well. Yeah.
And in very simple terms, essentially, you've made the big bed and you're dropping the devices into it.
Yeah, there's about, on this version, there's about 307 tapped holes and 307 location holes, H7 holes. So I have double pins that can help me locate parts, and I have location holes for vices as well from WMT, so we just put the vices on, they're always in the same place, always square to the vice, so it's all just nice and easy pretty much.
So essentially quicker, faster, more accurate production.
Definitely, yeah.
Now talking to production, a couple of things. You showed us some plastic parts where you got the job because the other engineers, they couldn't make round holes?
Pretty much one of my customers who sent me different jobs, they had those parts made in the past. And the holes that were produced on those panels, they're not very round. So instead going back to the previous supplier, they just send those parts to me just to make it nice and quick and just make them round again.
Nice and easy, it's a great solution. But also control panels, because previous companies were getting, 90, 100% rejection rates.
Yes, those panels are not as easy as it sounds. It's made out of aluminium, but they are very easy to scratch or dent. They are very easy to make them wrong. And yes, the different supplier had some issues with them. Yeah. I had few issues with them when I started doing them, but then we got the process dialed in perfectly, and now it works. Yeah. Yeah. And
the only rejection you've had so far is where the purchaser dropped one. Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, which makes me happy at some point. But yeah.
Okay. Now another thing, you've got these fantastic machines doing some great work. Production, prototype, well not so much production, but smaller batch runs, prototypes, but you could program offline as well?
Yeah, we do programming offline only because it's a panel controls on the mill, doesn't really work well, but yeah, it's mostly CAD-CAM programming, CAD modeling, so anything, if you have a concept, we can program it, prototype it, and put it in production, yeah.
So Konrad, fantastic success story. I would say one-offs, small batch runs, any challenge, any material, mill jobs?
Any challenge is much appreciated, yeah.
And next step, maybe a lathe?
I was thinking about lathe, but I think I will try to stay with Leadwell and go for 5-axis from Leadwell again.
Oh, there you go. So we look forward to coming out next time with 5-axis machine. Konrad, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Colin.